one of my favorite drivers, SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen, on the win yesterday at the Charlotte Roval. Congrats to him, Stephen Doran, his crew chief, owner Justin Marks, his fans, including myself a little bit here. Chevy on the win yesterday. SVG, king of the road. He's won 5 of the 6 road course races that we've ran this year. So, deserving win. Congrats to those guys. Happy that SVG won. I'm happy to see one of my favorite drivers win. So that's good on that front. And yeah, glad that he has another one this year. That's 5 wins on the year. 5 wins for a rookie. That is really impressive. And I hope he can get these ovals figured out, because once he gets these ovals figured out, I think it's could be scary. I mean, he has first top 10 last week on an oval at Kansas. So he's taking baby steps, but I can't wait for the day till he wins on an oval, because that is going to be really cool. But congrats to Shane and the whole 88 team, and congrats to those guys on the win. Hopefully Shane has more rugby kicks in his future. Second was Kyle Larson. He was racing with SVG there, and on the track, and he got second. Congrats to him, advancing to the next round too. Third was Christopher Bell. He was competing with SVG there for a little bit. He was one of the fastest cars there. Yesterday. So great run for Christopher Bell. Congrats to him, advancing to the next round, into the round of 8. Fourth was Chris Buescher. Fifth was Michael McDowell. Great run for him. That doesn't surprise me. He typically runs well on these road courses. Sixth, Ryan Preece. Shout out to him again, having a great run. Coming home 6th for RFK, Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. 7th was Daniel Suarez. Amazing run for him. Good for Trackhouse. Had 2 cars finish in the top 10 with him and SVG. Chase Elliott. He did back up the win last week and came home 8th. Congrats to him, advancing to the next round too. 9th was AJ Allmendinger, and 10th to round out your top 10 was the pole sitter Tyler Reddick. Just wasn't enough for him. He did really well in the first stage. He did lead some laps there for a little bit. Just wasn't enough for him to advance, but he in 2311 Racing had a great year, and hopefully he does well for the rest of the season. And runs out your top 10 there. 11th was William Byron. Probably didn't have the best of car, but did enough to advance into the next round, so congrats to him there. 12th was Ty Gibbs. 13th, Ryan Blaney. He already advanced to the next round with a win a couple of weeks ago. 14th, one of my guys, Chase Briscoe. Shout out to him. Advancing into the next round, to the round of 8. He said in his interview they did not have a great car today or stuff like that, but he got 4 stage points in stage 1, so, and 4 stage points on the day yesterday. So he did what he had to do. He did enough to advance into the next round, but Um, he got 14th and did just enough what he had to do to advance to the next round. Good news, we're in the next round. Bad news, kind of, we're 14 points below. Hopefully, we can make some of that up. And maybe some other drivers in front of us not do well. That's the only way we can make it up, and just try to qualify well for Vegas and have a good finish and get some stage points, and we'll have a shot to. Um, we'll see, but the only way to know you'll get out of this round is win these next 3 races. 15th, Bubba Wallace. It's still had a great year. Made it through a couple rounds. Just wasn't enough this time. But good luck to him the rest of the year, and hope he finishes the year strong. And hope he finishes the year strong for his fans also. 16th was Josh Berry. 17th, Todd Gillen. 18th, Alex Bowman. 19th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 20th, Joey Logano, who did just enough to advance. Get into the next round. I will say he with a few laps to go, Joe Logano, but Ross Chastain's tires got bad those last few laps. He yeah, Joey Logano did just enough. He's just that lucky. And 21st was Ross Chastain, who I'm kind of heartbroken for, because he had that last playoff spot with a few laps to go. He tried to do everything he can to hold a lot of people off. He was just on bad tires there, so. And then once Denny Hamlin passed him, that was because Denny Hamlin passed him, he was in a tie for Joey Logano, but Joey Logano had the tiebreaker. I kind of don't fault Ross Chastain getting into Denny so he can try to make it into the next round. I mean, that's what this format is. But just didn't work out for Ross. It happens, but he is not into the next round. But I got to give Ross credit. He tried, and he had to do what he had to do. I know it's not the most popular move to do, but sometimes in racing, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, even though it's not popular. 22nd was Cole Custer. 23rd, Denny Hamlin. He's into the round of 8, moving on to the next round. 24th was Zane Smith. 25th, Justin Haley. 26th, John Hunter Nemechek. 27th was Ty Dillon. 28th, Noah Gragson. 29th, Carson Osavar. 30th, Eric Jones. 31st, Austin Dillon. 32nd, Josh Bilicki. 33rd was Cody Ware. 34th was Kyle Busch. 35th, Brad Keselowski. He had to go to the garage. He lost some power. 36th, just great season for Austin Cindric, him making the playoffs. Just out of the playoff drivers, unfortunately, he did the worst. Just was not his day yesterday. I hated it. But just wasn't Austin Cindric's day. That's all. But and 37th was Riley Herbst because he failed post-race inspection. I'm trying to think what he failed. Let me look here if I can find it. let's say minimum height or something. Oh, for post race weight, so that's why he finished last. But that rounds out your finishing order, and let's get to my guy, Austin Dillon here. Got 31st. Wasn't a great weekend for us, but wasn't a great qualifying effort to begin with. We were starting the rear. Something broke in qualifying. I'm not sure what it was, but that's why we started in the rear yesterday. And that's why I don't think we had a great weekend. I mean, we did what we could, but just wasn't enough. Plus, we got wrecked, hit the tire barrier. I just want to wash my hands clean of this and get ready for Vegas on a mile and a half, because mile and a half is where we do decent at. But still a proud Austin Dillon fan here. Just hate we didn't get the result we won yesterday, but let's just get ready for Vegas next week, and hope AD has a great finish there next week, and hope he can finish out these last 4 races strong on a positive note, and let's just get ready for Vegas next Sunday, and let's go AD.